What's going on, guys? It's Amos, also known as Quatervois here, and today I'll be bringing you guys a brand new video series on this channel. Now the video series is gonna be called Mobile Legends Bang Bang Coaching Basics 101. That might sound like a mouthful to all of you, but in fact the idea behind it is extremely simple. It'll be split into 3 different levels, and in each level there will be various parts. Now throughout this series, we hope to help all of you aspiring coaches or those who would like to pick up coaching in their free time to be able to learn the relevant skills and required skills to be qualified as a professional coach in an esports team one day. The very first concept that I'll be introducing to you guys under the fundamental level of coaching is mechanics, which also stands for mechanical skill. For the rare 10 to 15% of you who have never heard of this term before, mechanical skill basically is the speed and accuracy in which your fingers is able to control your character on your phone screen. Now, already understanding the term, here are the 5 most important mechanics that you as a coach must be able to help your players improve in. And they are reaction speed, skill shot accuracy, the hero avatar lock, battle spell accuracy, as well as your skill combo speed. The first mechanic I'll be breaking down for you guys is reaction speed. Now, it is no new knowledge to anyone that in order to succeed and be a professional esports player, you need to have at least above average reaction speed. However, even at the top, at the international levels where the world-class athletes are playing, there are still its disparities, and there are still people who have slightly faster or slower reaction speed. So in order to give your players the biggest advantages when it matters the most, this has to be done in a very consistent and measurable method. So how I would recommend ways to improve or help your players improve in this regard is actually to have them measure their current reaction speed week by week, and in between the weeks, let them do drills that can help them improve their reaction speeds, such as perhaps reacting to ability, dodging of abilities, and things along those lines. Number 2, skill shot accuracy. Now this is a simple yet often overlooked mechanic by many professional players and coaches. Now the reason is simple because they are simply satisfied by hitting 6 or 7 out of 10 skill shots. However, the best of the best in this world are able to connect 9 if not all 10 perfect skill shots that they fire out. Now that is not pure luck, and that is not pure talent. So the next time you go and see a player landing every single skill shot he fires, don't think about, oh, how lucky is this guy or how talented is this guy, but how many hours of deliberate practice did he put behind the scenes to be able to achieve that specific results. Now you may ask, Amos, how do I deliberately practice my skill shot accuracy? Well, there are 2 main ways of going about doing so. The first one is simply find another player who is dedicated to improve their skill shot accuracy, such that both of you will be committed to spend at least an hour every single day to just fire skill shots back and forth. Next is through your ranked games, where no matter what you're training, whether it's hero mechanics or other things like that, you can at the same time work on your skill shot accuracy by counting and being more conscious of every skill shot that you miss, and try to think or watch the replay to analyze how can you actually hit those skill shots that you missed. The next mechanic we'll be breaking down is your hero avatar lock. Now this is a function you may enable in your in-game Mobile Legends setting to allow you to pre-select onto a specific enemy hero within a specific range to basically cast all of your abilities and attacks on. Now this is important because in the game of Mobile Legends, there are only 3 main default targeting schemes. The first of which is that your character will target the nearest enemy hero towards your character, and the other 2 has to do with how much HP does the enemy hero nearer to your character actually have, whether it's in absolute numbers or percentage of their maximum HP. Now because of that, in professional play, there are a lot of situations where perhaps the enemy tank heroes are of lower HP and are closer to your hero than another more priority targets that you would like to cast your attacks or abilities on. But because of the default targeting system, you will be unable to target onto these heroes unless you enable and master the craft of using the hero avatar lock. This allows you to have perfect control and flexibility on which heroes you want to cast which abilities and focus your attacks on. That is why this is one of the most important mechanics for any professional coach to be able to help their player master. To master the hero avatar lock is actually through ranked games. However, not any ranked games. In fact, I'll specially handpick 2 heroes in Mobile Legends for you to practice this mechanic on. The 2 heroes are Bruno from the Marksman category, as well as Kaja from the Support/Fighter category. Now the reason why I picked these 2 heroes is that they are extremely intensive on your hero avatar lock if you want to master the hero to perfection. Now for Bruno, it is more so targeting of the different heroes that you want to cast your basic attacks on. But for Kaja, it's actually for the speed and accuracy of locking onto a single target as soon as it comes into your range, such that you are able to cast your ultimate ability and lock that target down almost instantly. Now simply practice and repeat the usage of these 2 heroes to basically master your hero avatar lock mechanic. Mechanic number 4, skill combo speed. Trust me, when you have come across a player who have mastered this specific mechanic, you'll definitely be able to tell, because they are usually the ones where we deem to have really fast hands, or they love to play heroes like Fanny, Gushen, Harif, Lancelot, or Ling. Now these players have the uncanny ability to tap multiple buttons within a split second to execute all their combos, and translated into the game, they are the ones that are impossible to catch, impossible to kill, yet they are just killing everyone on your team. Now they are extremely frustrating to play against and they are impressive to look at, but what people don't see is the hundreds of hours that they spend behind the scenes working on these skill combos. Now, if you're just starting out to practice your skill combo speed, I would highly recommend for you to do it in custom practice too. And there are 2 main reasons for that. Now the first reason is that if you're completely unfamiliar and you have never done the combo before, you will definitely 100% not be able to execute it in an actual game. And number 2 is a lot closer to my heart. Please lah, can you stop throwing my games or not? Do you know how hard it is for me to reach epic rank or not? Jokes aside, you will not be able to learn in an environment where 4 of your teammates are constantly being toxic and cursing at you because of how poorly you are doing in the game. So instead of just dealing with that, instead of trying to run when you can't even crawl, why not just start from the basics? Do it plenty of times and familiarize yourself with the combos and the combo speed. Make it all into muscle memory before you bring it into your ranked games to try it out on actual moving humans controlling these characters. Last but not least, I have for you the final important mechanic, and that is battle spell accuracy. While battle spells are no foreign concepts for players at any level, be it if you're a beginner or a professional, there are still many cases of professional players at the highest level of play misusing, misunderstanding, or simply miscalculating the usage of their battle spells. Most of the time, this is the case because the players or coaches, they don't simply prioritize the training and mastering of the usage of these battle spells. This can be done very simply in every single ranked game that you play, that you make sure that you maximize the use of your battle spell. Once you have done that, you would have realized that you have successfully bridged the gap and completed the transformation from your meme-worthy place where you would accidentally flicker into a wall into actually using your flicker effectively, consistently, all the time to chain with your abilities to catch 3 or 4 enemies in a bad spot. And also be sure to know that flicker is not the only battle spell in the game, and mastering the usage of every single battle spell in the game is crucial to being a professional player and crucial to know as a professional coach. Before you go, I'd like to leave you all with a quote by Vince Lombardi. It goes, "Practice does not make perfect. Only perfect practice makes perfect." With that said, hope you all remember to stay safe. Don't just train hard but also train extremely smart. If you guys enjoyed the video, do remember to leave a like and comment on which part do you like the most. Share it with a friend if you think this might help them, and do remember to subscribe to the channel to stay tuned to the next episode. I've been Quatervois, this has been Mobile Legends Coaching Basics 101, and I'll see you guys next time.